Dark Mage Cord is such a funny thing. Is it good? Not particularly. But is it funny? Yes. And remember, being funny is always more important than being good. Under every possible circumstance. At least, that's how I'm coping about the nature of my gameplay.
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
Hey, welcome back to dying in really stupid yet humorous ways. Case in point, I was about to hit the A button on this, even though I can clearly see Ogma will probably die. Alright, this hunter is a big deal. Let's get him the hell out of here. Thanks for not critting Navarre. That is very cool and not cringe. Oh, never mind. Kane can perfectly finish this guy off. I'm sorry, Navarre. Should not have called you cringe. Let's see, level 3, level 5, level 2. Oh, Barst can level up. Yeah, I believe in Barst. And we got... Yes. More damage. More accuracy. Yes. Alright, so I think I do need Jagan to weaken one of these dudes. Ow. And... How easily can Marth handle things? He can't. Right. Because he's Marth. You know, I gotta say, Hard 3 is one of the better difficulties in this series. Never mind that guy lives by 1, it's unfair garbage. I hate Hard 3. It is dumb. And it is stupid. And it is dumb. Now, which one of these do I want Sheeta on more? I think this. Yeah. Because you'll get him down to 2. Which means that Marth can kill this one. Then Ogma should be able to kill the one up there. As long as Reese gives him a little love tap. Actually, the Reese love tap is not required. Alright. Excellent work, Moth. Damn it, no level up. And, okay. I have handled the difficult part of this map. Unfortunately, there is yet more map. I can definitely still blow it. Oh god, that says 13 speed. But that also says only 13 attack. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be okay. I mean, Sheeta with the Wing Spear absolutely kills one of them in one round of combat. It's all the others I'm a little nervous about. You must be Matthis, Sister Lena's... You're Prince Marth. Stay your rapier, I beg you. What has gotten into you? You mean you haven't come to stick me like a pig for fighting under the Macedon standard? No. Really? I'm imagining this with the same cadence as Bugs Bunny. Really? Really and truly. Oh! Right then. Sorry about that little display. I guess Lena was right. Just goes to show not all princes are cut from the same cloth. What do you mean? Oh, well, our prince, Prince Michaelis of Macedon, that is. He's strong and proud and an utter tyrant. And they say he puts the soldiers who look the most scared in the front lines on purpose. Prince Michaelis of Macedon. Don't worry, sire. I won't mistake you for him again. Altian princes I can trust. Marth is one of the good ones. Alright. Given that we have survived one half of the map, I think I can make a map save. Just in case things go horribly awry. Because remember, you should use all of the tools at your disposal. Now if RNG fucks me in the butthole, I can just come back to this point. Rather than not using the map save points, and then getting frustrated by bad RNG. It's like when you end a Pokemon game with 13 Ethers in your inventory, and yet you went back to the Pokemon Center during the Team Rocket hideout for PP like 5 times. You did not have to do all that. Alright. So, I don't know if these guys move. Because if they do, I have to be very prepared for them. On the account that they are scary. And I really should have remembered to buy Reese a heal staff in the unit preparations. But I straight up didn't. Because I am so smart. SMRT. I mean SMART. You know, I want to stop and just think how many of my jokes are just saying jokes from The Simpsons and hoping that you've never seen The Simpsons. It's a pretty uncomfortable amount, I have to admit. Alright, so they have 16 damage. 16 attack. So that's going to be 4 and then 8. Because Doros will get doubled by that one. And now I'm going to see if they move. And if they come to attack me, I'm fucking jumping them. So don't think for a second that you're safe. Alright, they do move. But only the archers. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like, look at that knight. He's choking the fuck out at that point. Alright, hold on. Hold on for just one pea-picking moment. Ooh, that is somewhat obnoxious. Alright, so I do this. I didn't want Ogma to get the crit. That was, never mind, he got a point of strength. He might be based, actually. Ooh, Drow can already double enemy archers. That is kind of nice. Wait, Cord can double this guy, even. Alright, so what's gonna happen is, I can have Jagan move up. Hold on, let me look at this. That'll do 9 damage, getting him down to 15. That'll be 7 damage, getting him down to 8. And then Draug can finish him off. Perfect. And as long as I make sure to heal Draug, that's 14. Actual difference doesn't matter too much. And as long as I remember to heal Draug, and actually, do I even need to do that? Because that's not Draug, that's Doros. Defensive 12. Oh, he does not give a fuck. Just straight up built different. Constructed without the preset parameters. All of that, I can just kill him. You see, I actually never needed to do any of that, because Draug was always going to pull off that sick, twisted, nasty shit. Alright. And then with this, we can get Cord's magic rank up. And then he can use Thunder. Ooh. 16 defense. His defense is 6. I forgot his defense is still somewhat good. Aha! Prince Marth, we meet again. Huh? Merric? Merric, is that you? Well, yes, sire. Last I looked. While studying magic in Kadain, I caught wind of a war brewing and decided to seek you out. I see. Thank you, then. I need friends like you on the battlefield. You'll fight with us, of course. Of course! It would be a passing shame if you didn't get to see me flex a little magical muscle. But wait till I show you my latest, Excalibur. What they did with Excalibur is really funny. Alright, so in Fire Emblem 1 and 3, Excalibur was the best magic in the game, but it was locked to Merric. Only Merric could use it. Shadow Dragon decided that locking the best magic in the game to the first mage, okay, we want more units to be able to use Excalibur. So, how do they get around this? Wind magic for men. Women cannot use this. Merric can use it at level E. So the idea is that you need a very high tome rank to wield Excalibur, unless you're Merric. Still making it his tome, but if you don't want to use Merric, there are other mages you can now give Excalibur to. You might be asking, well, if they made it so that Merric can use it at level E, why do they also add the men-only restriction? They technically balance it out with Lynn's personal tome aura, which is only usable by women. But why not just keep it so that Merric and Lynn can use their signature tomes at rank E? Why add the gender restriction? It's especially funny because Lynn is the only natural magic woman in the entire game. Oh, hold on. You can promote Lena and Maria. Alright. Aura can be used by Lena and Maria, and Elise if you promote them. But in terms of the mages... Ooh. But in terms of the mages, it's just Merric. He got magic! Everything's coming up, Millhouse. God damn, it's another Simpsons reference. Never actually look deep into what your sense of humor is. You'll realize it's just jokes taken from other people. Let me look at this here. These are promoted enemies. So, actually... I'm just gonna... No, hold on. There's an arena here. I can use the save point to cheat at gambling. Yeah. Well, Marth got one of the kills. I kind of didn't want him to do that, but you know what? You know what? I think he earned it. I think he earned that one. Alright, let's see. I would like Draug to get this kill. Which is pretty easy to do. I just have to get him down to 10 HP or less. This'll do it, but I'm a little nervous about that 15% crit. Wait, Sheeta would never steal this kill. There we go, at it, girl. Not only is she the strongest woman on the battlefield, she's also kind and benevolent, understanding that sometimes other people should get to murder. Thanks, Sheeta. You're a real one. Alright, Draug's now level 4. Strength and luck, that's fine. That's actually more than fine. Alright, who am I using that's a low level right now? Kane's Lance rank. Alright, that'll be the one that I kill that healer with. Now, do I intend to use Merric? Probably. I mean, at the bare minimum, using Excalibur is really useful. Alright. And I was not lying about wanting to gamble. I think I'm gonna take Draug into the arena. I completely forgot about this hunter over here. Why the fuck are you over there? Why didn't you kill anyone? Alright, anyways. Mark can go over here, and I don't even remember... Nope, I remember. I remember what's over there. It's actually very funny what's over there. You'll see in a moment. I'm vague posting. I'm that tweet that you see that says, man, we should stop... let me try to actually think before I speak. You can defy us, yes, but you will never defeat us. I'm like one of those tweets you see that's, man, I wish I could do absolutely nothing but eat beef all day. And then the replies are, there's a reason we don't eat beef exclusively. Like, you want to elaborate on that? You want to maybe, actually explain that shit? No. Vague posting. One of the most frustrating trends out there. Alright. I guess we'll just have Abel go and kill that guy? It's free experience? And the government can't stop me? Alright. Visit. Kind Altian, this kingdom is in dire need of a savior. We've saved up $5,000 and poured our prayers into every coin. Please, use this money to answer them. Alright, so I forgot what that was. I was thinking it was the sword for Hardin. Which, oh, that's at the end of this map, actually. Well, fair enough. I mean, I could just keep farming the boss with Cord. I mean, he's killing it. But I should probably actually use Merric as well. And that's a crit. Goodbye, Bentheon. What? Get the fuck out of here, Benjamin. Alright, Merric's not going to level up off of that. I thought him being a boss would make it so that he levels up. Not so. Alright, hitting the end turn button. It's almost time for gambling. But not quite. Not quite. Alright, I'll actually wait this time for gambling. Alright, time to rig the odds to my benefit. Navarre, save the game. Let's go gambling! 760? I think I can do 760. Yes. Excellent. No, I am not fighting another round. You don't heal in between them. Never accept fighting another round. In the words of the great Steve Miller, just take the money and run. But what if I were to, theoretically, make yet more money? Alright, Abel, just get some free experience. And then mend up Draug. You know, we can do it again. And the words of the great Steely Dan, do it again, not for that money. That's also a little high for me. There we go. That's an acceptable amount of money. Perfect. Alright. Draug has gotten 2 arena kills and made me $1,500. I'm quitting at the peak. Draug is retiring with a 2-0 record in professional fighting. Alright, so I have a question for you, young hunter man. I just want to understand your thought process, okay? Just level with me here. You are attacking Abel from 2 range. You have this forest tile, this forest tile, this forest tile, and this forest tile. That will give you 10 more evasion. And you choose to just stay on the plains. You know what? I respect your gumption. I too will just fight on the plains instead of taking the advantageous position. I was about to call you stupid, but in actuality, you were just honorable. Which can actually be 2 sides of the same coin. Prince Marth, you have our thanks for liberating the South Castle. You'll find Captain Hardin at a fortress in northern Aurelis, protecting the king and the Lady Nina. When you find him, please be sure to give him this silver sword. Sure. I'll do that. Surely nothing funny will happen with that silver sword. God, I love that artwork. Hardin always looks so good in the DS games. Trace a line around the continent's northeastern plains, and you have Aurelis. This kingdom alone had somehow resisted Dullar's attempts to conquer it, but only by some miracle. By the time Marth arrived in Aurelis, much of its territory had already been carved up by Dullar's ally, Macedon. Still, the king's younger brother, Hardin, refused to give up the fight. The people called him Coyote, and he intended to live up to the name. He's gonna blow up a bomb and then fall down a very large cliff while holding up a sign that says, "Oops." Since its founding, Aurelis and the Holy Kingdom of Archanea shared close ties, and some months ago, Princess Nina of Archanea had come to Hardin's aid. By his side, she had called on the people to fight, but now few remained to answer. Macedon's finest soldiers were closing in. Nina knew they were out of time. Alright. Unit preparations time. This is Nina. I've spotted them. The Altian army is on the far side of the river. They're here? Last, Prince Marth has come for us. So it seems. Now, what say you we turn this battle around? I'm going to take my men east to join our might with Marth's. Together, we'll retake the castle. Stay here, my lady, and wait for the good news. Alright. We now have men! The reason you're only allowed like 10 deployment slots here is because you get 5 more men right here. Violin, Roshia, Wolf, Sedgar, and Hardin. Remember how I said that silver sword is really funny? Well, just look at it. The silver sword. You need a sword rank of B to wield it. Okay, well, let's go look at Hardin. He has a sword rank of D. His lance rank is B. He could use a silver lance, but he can't use a silver sword. Now, you might be asking yourself, what the hell? Why did they give Hardin a weapon he can't even use? Because in the original Archanea, weapon ranks didn't work like they do now, with, each weapon having its own rank. Originally, it was just the weapon level stat. Hardin's weapon level was high enough to use silver weapons. So the silver sword could very easily be used by him. However, when the remakes changed things up, I guess they decided that having a silver sword this early on was a problem, and they let Hardin be capable of using the silver lance instead. Because, you know, Jagan probably still has his silver lance. This makes no goddamn sense. I do not know why they did that. Also, I forged Abel a lance named Sword. So. Also, I need to pay attention to the armory in this map, because I'm pretty sure this is when the second wing spear shows up. I'm fairly sure. Alright. There's an old man over there, but he's not important right now. What is important is... Did I not bring Cord? Oh, I guess I figured I only wanted one mage here, and I'll just bring Cord next map. That's fair. Buckles. And that's a one-shot, but Sedgar's then immediately going to get his shit stomped afterward. Let's see, speed of 11. Speed of 8. Alright, Hardin does not get doubled. Alright, that's very important. Does anyone here have a vulnerary? Nah, these guys just thug that shit out like men. Everyone gets doubled by the Pegasus Knight. So... might as well just put Violent right there and stop the guy who can not counterattack from getting hit. Alright, perfect. Now for the matter of you. You, Mr. Archer Man. With your speed of 11, I put Draug up the wrong side. Well, actually, no, I didn't. I put Draug over here because of that thing. Fine. Let's see where you can reach. Okay, you're not actually that much of a threat. Level 4, level 1. Okay, so Merric's the one that I would want to kill something. Abel. Do I have a you? Okay, you outright kill. Which is a very useful, like, last resort button. Do I just use Excalibur? No, I need to save it. Oh, but this Silver Lance. That gets him down to 10. That's still not what I would want. Well, maybe. Nah, alright, let's... Oh, right, Barst. Barst gets him down to 11. That's still... Is that enough for Draug? Oh, yeah, it is. Perfect. Let's do it to this one. Ow. And then you, right here. Oh, you don't double that one. Does Marth... Okay, Marth kills this guy, at least. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Then, Abel right here with the javelin? Yeah. Alright, Agma doubles that guy. That's good. What do I want to get him down to? 8, so I need to deal 17 damage. Hold on, brain power. 9 plus 9 is 18. 18. Bigger than 17. Me do number, cause this work. Yes. Perfect. Now Merric will slowly climb the ranks of power. And then... the world. I didn't give that kill to Draug because I feel like there'll be plenty of opportunities for him to thug that shit out. Ouch. Okay, so Violin, I'm gonna need you to lock in. You're kind of cringe right now. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Okay. I mean, getting the Armor Knights to fuck off was a very good thing for me to do. Unfortunately... well, let's look at this, right? Sedgar one-shots this guy. Okay, we panic. We absolutely panic. There is nothing but panic going on right now. Roche... Violent? Violent, buddy, I'm gonna need you to... oh, no, there's, like, no way I can get away with this, is there? Because none of these guys have a vulnerary. If Violent kills this guy... well, I mean, like, he did. But now I have no way to plug up this. Because, like, Hardin's just going to die. Huh. I have the outlines of a good plan here. I think I do move everyone over here to bait the Pegasus Knight down and, like, get these guys to not move over here. But then after that, I then fall back at this point. And then just lead them on a wild goose chase to reconvene right here. Right, that is way smarter. I am so good at realizing good plans after it's too late to use them.